Welcome back, everybody. Last episode, we experienced a lot of exposition for the start of this game, or DLC, or whatever the fuck we want to call it. And I guess we did have, like, a fight that happened as well, but honestly, it wasn't really the most crazy episode. Did have a lot of, I guess, lore, if you want to call it. Okay, thanks, controller. But for today, we're gonna start chopping off some heads off that list. Our first target is gonna be Lardy. But before we start with that, okay, I just pressed down. I didn't hit right. Before we start with that, however, we should definitely get prepared and get some items together. After all, we got some mags to spend. First thing I wanted to do today is to explain a little bit about this mask mechanic that you see. First of all, yep, that guy from the first game. He's even here. I'm gonna find a little quick dig. Oh yeah, I don't need these. Let's just sell them real quick. Let's grab 2 of these just to be safe. This is only for rando, so just buy 1. And 2 of these. Alright. So yeah. Certain NPCs will interact with us just fine if we're wearing a mask. However... Oh yeah, pause button's there. If you don't have a mask on and you interact with these NPCs, well... yeah. You 9 times out of 10, you end up in a fight. So if you don't want to kill certain NPCs, you're gonna have to wear a mask. But with this fight here, we finally get the reveal of the name of this guy here, Chester, our lovable shopkeep. Unfortunately, if you start fighting him, you're unable to run away from the fight. Chester here has a lot of reward to him, and he also has a lot of moves, but his moves don't matter because he just has 300 health. If you kill Chester, you get, wow, you get a staggering 5,000 experience. Wow, that's a big jump in levels, actually. 256 mags, and a 1 in 5 chance to get a Diet Cola, which I guess I just got lucky with. He has a lot of, as I've said, he has a lot of moves at his disposal, but you usually kill him before he can even act. The problem with this, however, is Chester is a shop, and killing him basically removes your chances to buy items from him as a result. He isn't the only shop in the game. Well, he's one of 2, actually. But killing him immediately, honestly, is not the greatest idea. There is a good opportunity to get his rewards at a later point, but we'll cover that when we get to it. For me right now, I'm gonna have to restart. What the fuck was that? Was that a gnome? I swore I saw something, like, moving around this tree for a moment. What the fuck was that? Yeah, probably just a visual bug. I mean, I guess if you're good at the game, you could just kill him immediately. Honestly, I might look over the one thing real quick here. Oh yeah, I'll do that shopping off screen so you don't have to worry about it. But first, as I said, we're gonna be getting ready for our fight here. This is not the thing I was looking for. Damn it. Hold on. Quick cut here. Sorry, I was just making sure I was going the right way. Welcome to Village 1. Yeah, it's a generic name for a reason. There's like nobody here at this point. Except this guy. They all left. They left me to go fight. Why did they leave me? Well, that's sad. And for another example of what I'm talking about with the mask, if you talk to him without one on, yeah, he just fights you. This is Nelson Coots. He's not much of a noteworthy enemy. He just has 1,000 HP and mediocre stats. You do get 222 experience out of him, though, so it's not the worst idea to fight him. Hell, you know what? Fuck it, may as well. Might make you feel bad, but eh. He's the one fighting you for just not having a mask on. Ooh, got some lucrative tea in there. Wait, what do you mean this revives SP now? What the fuck? It's a weird-ass change. Now, if I remember right, yeah, up there. Yeah, like I said, there's no one left in this town. Everyone went off to war. Trying to fight and find you. Or, I guess, buddy. You know what I mean. What do you want, shrimp? Wait, I could just buy domestic jerky here. And lucrative tea? Wait. Well, but then I'd be missing out on some perfumes. That's the tough part about this. You know what? Nah, I don't think I want to break aggression so hard, though. You can already think of what I'm thinking of here. But yeah, you know what? Come here. Some of these and one of these two. So yeah, this is our second shop of the game. He has better booze for you. Alright. We're not done with this village yet, but I'm gonna cut real quick and do a quick save. Alright, now for the reason of my save. Oh shit. Alright, now we have Ronald Frontier. He's actually a pretty tough encounter for the beginning of the game. He has 5k health and 200 attack, along with, well, he has a fucking gun. And also fire bombs too, I forgot about that as well. Alright, let's see here. Okay, that's what it was. Right, okay. And just like Chester back in the Crossroads, you cannot run from this fight once you're in it. And just like Chester, fuck, I recommend not fighting him. He is one of 2 shops in the game, and he will be here for the rest of the game. If you kill him, you will be strapped for items and will suddenly have no use for mags. For some of you astute viewers right now, you probably noticed this guy shares a Sprite with one of the... you probably noticed this guy shares a Sprite with the barkeep in the men's hair club. As well as this bar in Crossroads too, painful. And probably some other spots I'm failing to remember off the top of my head. What does this all mean? I don't know. They probably just really liked the Sprite when they were making the game. Oh god. My brain's all fucking messed up right now. I've been playing Dragon Quest lately and control scheme is much different than this. Oh, there we go. And for a little bit of trivia, Ronald's death quote here is a direct reference to Mr. LaHaye from Trailer Park Boys. Probably said that name wrong. Oops. Unlike Chester, killing him also does not give you much reward either. So yeah, do not kill him. This is why I saved. So, I'll do another quick cut. Alright, now I'm back in the village. This is a very small village, so we're almost done with everything in here, actually. Well, almost. For our next thing, let's enjoy a nice little song. What a great song. And it just restarts like usual. However, what if you take off your mask here? Well, boys, opportunity knocks. Yep, you fight the whole band. And, I'm showing you this now, but I'm definitely not going to be fighting these guys. Why? This is a tough as fuck fight. Especially for early in the game. This isn't like that first encounter where a lot of the guys were kind of pushovers. Everyone here is honestly a combatant you have to pay attention to. Well, except that guy, I suppose. You can ignore him. But everyone else? Ooh. Scary. You know what? 4 perfumes. Alright. Oh, I forgot to get one thing back there, actually. Whatever. What items do I have? I don't really need it. That's okay. Okay, so this guy doesn't fight you if you have a mask on. Okay. Well, unfortunately for him, I do want to fight him. Give me that fucking experience, bitch. Ooh, Lettuce Snatcher. He's just a guy. He might be based on something, but I don't think he is. Let me see. Also, this gives you a chance to enjoy the music. The only thing here is mentioning how his name is Les Snatcher, which sounds like Let's Snatcher. Which, wow. Crazy trivia. Tell you the truth, I wanted this. Damn, Les Snatcher. Something wrong, man? Damn, now I kind of feel bad. Poor guy. Alright, hot stuff. Let's get this shipment to Lardy. You got it, sweet boy. Oh, piss! Whoa. Before you ask, yes, you still fight these guys even if you're wearing the mask. So I said, fuck it. Why not have the mask off? Here we have Terry and Dory Dunk. They are basically the exact same, with one minor difference. Terry hits harder, so if you really care about that sort of thing, you can attack Terry first. Holy fuck. But yeah, exact same moves. Terry hits harder. One fun fact about these two, however, is that Terry and... Fuck. I was reading. I missed the timing. This is what you get for reading while timing stuff. Terry and Dory Dunk here are named after wrestlers Terry and Dory Lunk. In case you didn't know what they did, they changed the letter. These guys resist fire? What? I was not expecting that. What the fuck? Damn it. There we go. These guys really resist fire? Since when? Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, well, I guess don't bother using Fireball with Rando, I guess. Okay. We can use this truck. I'll drive. And after we beat the Dunk brothers back there, we get a small little gauntlet through here. Here we have Calapeazer. He's an enemy. He has a chance to inflict stun, I guess. Otherwise, just kill him. He only has like one move. He doesn't even have like any trivia tied to him. He's just kind of here. Just an enemy. I mean, he has a name. He probably had a life or something, I think. Oh boy, not the stun that lasted for a turn. You egg-sucking dog. What a card. Red Doopy. He's kind of just another enemy. There's not much about him either. Just another thing to fight on the way there. Okay, damn. You can meet me in the sky. The only noteworthy thing about him is that this death quote, some people believe it to be a reference to what the fuck was that toe? Meet Me in the Sky by Bone Thugs and Harmony. There's no guarantee that is the reference, but it's possible. We won't really know for certain unless we hear it from, you know, Dingling's own mouth. Ooh. Ugly bastard. I guess not really ugly, just a little unsettling. Wahoo McMillan. This guy is a bit of a annoyance. Hold on, I'm looking something up. Where was that one thing? Ah, here we are. For those of you who have been watching up to this point, you probably think this guy looks familiar. And there's a bit of a good reason for that. This guy is more or less just a reshopped version of Tex Diablo, that pain mode exclusive enemy. Oh god, the music is so loud on my end. Fuck. As I was saying, this guy is a lot tougher compared to the other enemies we fought up this point. He has an attack stat above 100, which lets him hit pretty hard. Holy fuck. Bury me with my nudie mags. Well, fuck, I didn't even get to talk about everything else about him. Oh well. Essentially, take care of him as quick as you can. He hurts. And that should be all the enemies. We're on our way there. Oh, shit. Well, Gary the Hot Soup returns from the painful. That same man all the way back in the EWC. But if you remember, he had 200 health, so he'll be easy. Why is he still alive? So yeah, from painful to joyful, he is the exact same. The major exception, however, he now has 5k health. So he is way more deadly than before. Yep, as you can see, he means business this time. Well, I guess he's as serious as someone named Gary the Hot Soup can be, now that I think about it. Yeah, fuck it. I can always buy more of these things. Who cares? Hey, buddy, can you stop being paralyzed, please? Jesus Christ. Thank you. The soup will never die. Ooh, and a fancy perfume. Nice. Alright, that was our last enemy. And for our trouble, we get truck keys. I can now travel back to List. Lardy is up ahead. We could turn back now. It's not to stop. We move forward. I do need to go get items, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. I'll cut this part out for you. Well, shit. Now I regret going back, because now I have to run all the way back there. God damn it. Alright, now we can continue on. Oh boy, some TNT. Now, one thing I am going to do, I am going to still fight Lardy. But if you're playing on your own, and you want to try switching up the playthrough a little bit, you have the TNT. So if you want to fight one of the other lords of, like, what are they, warlords or something? Yeah, warlords. So if you don't want to fight Lardy first and want to fight, say, Vega Van Dam first, you're free to. You could just go back right now and go fight him. Honestly, you did get some experience from the fights up to this point, so it's not like you're completely weak or anything. But for me, I'm going to be fighting Lardy. Hello, Lardy. Are you Lardy? What? Rando? Why are you... The girl? What's going on? Answer my question now. Are you Lardy Hernandez? Whoa, hey. You can't talk to me like that. Are you Lardy? Who the fuck do you think you are? Buddy, stop. It's him. What the hell? Dialogue is slightly different if you have the mask on, but otherwise, not really. You still fight him regardless. Lardy Hernandez is yet another member of the surprisingly big Hernandez family. Sorry, I'm slurring my words because this music is so fucking loud on my end. Oh god. He possesses 10k health. 10k health and 200 agility. Meaning he's going to be moving very quickly. He has a lot more attacks than you'd expect from someone who is mainly a warlord for being a supply chain. The only important ones to keep note of is Big Swing, which lets him strike both Buddy and Rando, and Tackle, as you've seen, which can inflict Fallen. Tackle does have a 60% success rate, but if it connects, you're basically guaranteed to fall over. So if you're unlucky, he can disable Rando or Buddy constantly. Oh shit. I'm not fucking around. And if you get him down low enough, he switches phases. His attack rises to 110, and all of his moves are replaced by 2. A humble reload to waste his turn, and if we see it here, clip dump. This has low power, but it hits 9 times. If you're unlucky, you can target one person and constantly just keep dumping damage onto them. Be sure to keep your health up high. You don't want to be caught with your pants down. Fuck. Thankfully, since Rando's here, he won't get to fully focus fire on one person. So, honestly, now that I'm looking at this, I guess this phase isn't as threatening as it looks like. It's one of those phases where you just need to be careful. You just need to keep in mind what you're doing, instead of just spamming attacks willy-nilly. Fuck it. Just in case. For trivia involving Lardy here, he's the only Hernandez brother to have a unique mustache, with his hanging down slightly more than the rest. And for something I noticed while looking over Lardy's stats, for some reason he has a weakness to water. Yeah, I don't know why. My big brain assumption for this is that Buddy was originally going to have some water-based cutting move that probably could have abused this weakness, but it ended up getting scrapped for whatever reason. I say that with no evidence, though, so I could easily be talking on my ass, but I also noticed that a lot of other enemies we'll be seeing in the future also possess this water weakness. What does all this mean? I don't know. I could just be talking out my ass. Alright, now that I'm done reading, I can actually focus on timing this. This bitch is not reloaded once. Holy hell. He's got extended mags on those fucking things. He's dead. We beat him. My brothers, I'm coming. Please take me back. Just like that, all the Hernandez brothers are just done. But we get to level 11 and we learn Flash. Okay. Rando's not gonna learn anything new. He's already at it. He's basically plateaued at this point. He was the main supplier for half of Eastern Olathe. The Hernandezes help a lot of people, buddy. Let's go. You've learned a new warlord skill. Supply chain. Use Lardy's supply network in a pinch to receive random items during battle for a small TP cost. The list thins. 5 remain. So yeah, as the game said there, we got supply chain. For 3 TP, you can have items shipped straight to you. Well, that sounds really good. There seems to be a limited supply of items you can get out of this. You can get some jerky, sodas, fire bombs, but if you use it too many times, and by too many times, I mean just use it up until it's out, you end up just getting shipped nuggets, which while they are not worthless, it's a lot less helpful than the other items you were able to get. Overall, it's a weird skill. It's one that technically has limited uses since you can eventually run the supply chain dry. I think the point is to show that you're being really greedy with a system meant to help people all over Olathe, or something deep like that. But hey, free items. Can't really complain. Alright. Well, we have successfully knocked one of the warlords off the list. And yes, while I know Lardy Hernandez up there he was above the other two we're going to be fighting. Honestly, he wasn't really that threatening. The main reason he was even up there, as Rando said, he was basically the main supply chain of a lot of Olathe. And with him gone, well, people are going to be struggling with items now, with supplies and everything. But that's not really important to us. Next time on Lisa the Joyful, we'll be going after Vega Van Dam next. I'll see you guys then.